Hello everybody, Adam Morales here again, and welcome to my first Thomas video of 2024. And for today's video, we'll be looking at my top 8 favorite Thomas Trackmaster Tomy sets. For this list, I'll only include those that I have and I've used over my years. So I won't include any sets that I haven't even used, but I'll include some in the honorable mentions. And I'll include some new Trackmaster ones, but mostly Tomy and old Trackmaster. With that out of the way, let's get this video chugging. Number 8. Thomas on the Go, or Thomas on the Go set in Europe. This Thomas set includes a Thomas, Elbridge Station, a signal box, 2 trees, bridge pieces, and a couple track pieces. And what I like best about this is the bridge pieces because it looks so cool how it turns over, goes to the bridge, and then turns back and you do it again. And I quite enjoyed this set, mainly for the bridge pieces. But the reason that this set is so low on the list is because I don't own all the pieces of this track set, like Aldbridge Station, the signal box, and some of those support pieces, the larger ones that hold the bridge together. But I still enjoyed this set even though. And if you're looking for a Trackmaster set to start with, if it's all Trackmaster, then this is the one that you should start off with. Number 7. Raceway. If you want to extend your Thomas sets a little more, then you should probably have a racing set. This may be part of the new Trackmaster system, but from what I noticed, it's compatible with the old Trackmaster, the Tomy, and the Playrail engines. And it's an exciting race. 2 engines go across a bridge, then it goes around some big track loops. One of them has those flags, and then either one or both of them crosses the finish line. And when an engine goes under, the fireworks goes up. So that way you would know who won. This comes with a streamlined Thomas and a racing Percy. All in all, I had fun with this set. And while this set is new Trackmaster, like I said before, but I recommend you get this one because this is one of the few new Trackmaster items I recommend you get. Coming at number 6 is the Cranky the Crane playset. If you watched my New Year's video, you know that I received that Cranky for Christmas. And as you know, and as you saw, that Cranky can be turned around using a red dial wheel on the side and at the top so you can raise and lower down the cargo. It includes an orange troublesome truck with lobster cargo and fish cargo. And in my opinion, this was an absolute fun set because it is a great addition that you could put a switch underneath so you can stop engines. But overall, it's an absolute fun success. And if you want a Trackmaster Cranky that's motorized, I recommend you get this Cranky. Number 5. Thomas Big Set. You may remember that I made a video about this with the Run Act, and I can tell that you enjoyed it. May not be my most viewed video, but I can tell you enjoyed it. And for Thomas and the rest of his friends on Sodor, being really useful is extremely important. You can join Thomas, Annie, Clarabelle, and Bulgy as they travel over bridges, through tunnels, and around curves and bends to get their passengers to their destination on time. When I got this set, it didn't come with a Bulgy, but it did come with a Birdie, and that was fine, and I don't mind which vehicle I got either way. And it was pretty fun because it's a good way to start out your blue track system and your road system. And I never owned those before until I got those. All in all, if you never own a Tomy set, I recommend you get this one because it may not be all that fun, but it's still pretty fun to play with. Number 4. The Superstation. Like the Trackmaster Cranky and the Railway Raceway set, this set is one of the best of the new Trackmaster system, the Super Station, for many reasons. 1. You can use many toy ranges, Wooden Railway, Minis, Adventures, Trackmaster, etc. because of the tracks, and that's awesome. 2. You can place many of the engines in different spots, with the holes, those small arrow things where the mini should go, and it's pretty interesting. And unlike the others on the list, I had a blast with this one because it has a great combination of all the ranges, as I said before. The set also comes with a Trackmaster Thomas, an Adventures Percy, and a Minis James, as well as a Trackmaster Harold that also comes from the Sky High Bridge Jump set. However, if there's one problem I have with this set, it would be the supports the Steamworks, the Dieselworks, and Nafra Station. They're fine, don't get me wrong, but I think those could have used some more work in terms of detail. They have the signs, but they could have added some more stuff like the Steamworks having some tools on the side of it, the Dieselworks having the same thing, and with some smoke and ash, and the Nuther Station having luggage around the sides, just to make it have some more decorations. But to sum it up, this is one of the best sets. And if you're looking for a set to use all of the Thomas toy ranges all together, then this is the set you should find, even though it's pretty expensive. Number 3, the Titshed set. Like the Thomas Big set, I also made a video about this. And it's not my most viewed video like the Thomas Big set, but you enjoyed it. Anyway, this set includes an RC Thomas with 5 sheds where you can put either Gordon, Henry, James, Thomas, and Percy, or whatever engine you would like. And I enjoyed this a lot when I was a kid, and I still enjoy it to this day. While I may not have the tunnel or the RC Thomas, I didn't care because all I cared about was the amount of pieces I had and how much fun with it. Now there are 2 versions of this Titshed. One has a red turntable, and that one has something you have to spin around it in order to make it move, and that has a green tunnel, and that's the one I own. And there's another one with a green turntable with a brown tunnel, and there's a lever where you can make it move in the direction you want to go. And in conclusion, both of these sets are fun to play with. If you're looking for a Titshed, then this is the set you should play with. Number 2, the Turbo Jungle set. Out of all the new Trackmaster sets, this Turbo Jungle set is, in my opinion, the best one for a number of reasons. For one thing, it includes a Turbo Thomas, which it goes in its normal speed like any new Trackmaster engine or any engine should go. But if you switch it to the blue option, it goes very, very fast. And Thomas isn't the only turbo engine. This may not be included in the set, but there's also a Turbo Percy and Turbo Diesel. Pretty cool, huh? 2, it has an amazing jump that whenever an engine goes underneath, it goes over and through that tunnel, goes around the bend, and then after that, it's through. And the track pieces look really colorful. There's a lot of green, yellow, a few orange, and some blue into it. And I enjoyed this. And while this may not be compatible with the old Trackmaster or the Tomy Play Rail, but the only way you can make the old engines go over is that it requires one of the new engines to make the jump. Otherwise, it can't make it. But that's fine with me, and it's pretty cool. And in conclusion, if you're looking for a great Trackmaster Revolution or new Trackmaster set to play with, then this is the one you should go with because of all the reasons that I told you. Before I reach my number one pick, here are 4 honorable mentions. The Sodor Wash Dab. To be honest, it's not all that fun to play with because you have to pretty much put engines inside of it so you can see the brushes moving, and the same thing with water. So that's why it didn't make it on the list. The Sky High Bridge Jump. It got beat out by the Turbo Jungle set because I find the Turbo Jungle set to be more fun to play with. And at least there's a way for you to play with both the old and new Trackmaster. The Thomas and Percy Raceway set. As fun as the set is, especially with the attachments like the bridge and the cargo, but it got beat out by the Railway Raceway set because that was the one I had before this one. The Natford Station set. It got beat out by Thomas on the Go and the Titshed set because this set is not as fun, in my opinion, as the other two. But still, it's fun to play with. And my number one most favorite Thomas Tomy Trackmaster set of all time is Thomas Giant Set. This set is something really special because this was one of the sets that I wanted for my birthday along with the Natford Station, as I stated before. This comes with a Thomas, Skarloey, a rebuilt version of Scruffy, Birdie, a Harold, a Trevor, 2 stations, one for Harold and another Farquhar, another crossing tunnel, and there are more pieces. And this is a special kind of set and the best one in my opinion because of the bridges, the length, and the important parts of it that connect it all together. And I'm so glad I received this. I got this on eBay. I don't remember the price, but I think it was somewhere on the $100 section. I don't know, but that's how expensive I'm sure it was. But to sum it up, if you're looking for the best Tomy Trackmaster set to play with, then this is the one I recommend the most all the time, no matter what. And that was my top 8 favorite Tomy Trackmaster Thomas sets. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section which of these Thomas sets are your favorite. Do you agree with my list, or do you have your own personal preference? Next time, I'll upload a video, but it's not going to be on my monthly schedule, but it's going to be something else. But keep on the lookout for it. And one more thing. Thank you so much for 94 subscribers. It really helps me out. Thank you. Peace. Bye-bye.